Imagine, if you will, if the apocalypse, the end of the world, the end times, was not exactly started the way that Hollywood portrayed it to be, or the way the books portrayed it to be. What if the downfall of man, the downfall of the economy, the downfall of everything that we know as life, what if all really started with a quarantine? What if it all started with a widespread virus, not really maliciously put out for any reason or for any political intent whatsoever, but a disease, whether man made or from Mother Nature herself, was spread with not really a high mortality rate, but a death rate, but a rate just enough to make people start to panic. What if that was the beginning of the apocalypse, the beginning of the end? What if this is our apocalypse? What if this is how the apocalypse starts? It starts with mankind being quarantined by the military to stay at your home, and then because you were forced to stay at home, the economy collapsed, and so did the government. And when the government collapsed, of course, so does the rest of mankind. What if this is the apocalypse? The beginning of the end. Think about it. I know, it might just be the ramblings of some crazy old man, but think about it. Think about what is going to eventually happen if this virus is allowed to spread. I mean, we've been told what to do, but yet the vast majority of the human race in America doesn't want to do it because we are so told not to follow the media because the media lies to us and we found out the truth, or at least what some of us believe to be the truth, that the media lies. So all this stuff that the media has been telling us about COVID-19, nobody wants to listen to because we've all been told that the media lies. Excuse me. But so because we are told the media lies, we go out, we don't listen to the media, we don't listen to what authoritative figures are telling us. We're just going out and living our life like this is just one big huge vacation. And why is that? Oh, I don't feel sick. I don't have the symptoms. But yet you've been told that the symptoms could lay dormant for 2 weeks before you even have a symptom. Or you could be asymptomatic and not have symptoms at all and be out there spreading it to the elderly and those who are immunocompromised. But we don't listen. We go out and we do our thing. Why? This is our apocalypse, folks. This is our end of days. Because if we don't listen to what authoritative figures are telling us about this, we're done. We are slowly going to kill ourselves off. And when there is a war, if there does become a war, we'll be wiped out first because we're going to be so sick and so and our our numbers will be so low that we won't be able to fight back. We could be overtaken by any one of the nations around us, if every single one of the nations around us weren't infected with the same exact thing that we are. But it could happen as everything begins to break down because of being quarantined to stay inside with no no recovery from this virus. There's no vaccine for it. There's no cure for it. Once you have it, you have it. You just gotta let it run its course. For now, I mean, I'm not saying something could happen, right? Right? But as everything begins to economically break down around the world because of this virus, those who have survived are going to need to rebuild and fight for resources. We aren't going to want to bring anything in from China because China, we were told by the media that this COVID-19 came from China. So the vast majority of the people who believe the media aren't going to want to take anything from China. So that cuts off anything we have from China. And we're indebted to Russia. We're in bed with Russia. Russia's doing us pretty damn well. And as you know, but that is what the media was telling us. But is the media even true? Who do you believe? But if you do believe what's been told on the internet, if you do believe the media, then yes, we're in bed with Russia, and Russia's pretty much controlling us. So at the time when we need to rebuild after everything falls down, and eventually if COVID-19 goes away, when we come back to trying to rebuild ourselves, we're going to either be asking for Russia's help, or Russia's going to be taking what resources we already have here, and we'll just end up being Russians. There'll be no more United States. And then you will end up probably having a world war from there. I don't know. This, again, folks, is all speculation. A little bit of Twilight Zone-y thing, because I'm stuck here in quarantine, not isolation, but I'm stuck here in quarantine with my family, just like I'm hoping the rest of you out there are. I'm hoping you're letting your family know that you love them, because who knows what's going on now. Who knows? Things could happen. Who knows? Our president doesn't seem to be too worried about it, though, so it is what it is. I mean, we need to do the best that we can to flatten that curve that keeps slightly going up. We need to find a way to flatten that curve, and hopefully we can have a somewhat decent summer. Am I right? No, probably not. But again, this is just the ramblings of me, Jay Joyner, because, what else have I got to do? So, y'all take it easy out there. I hope you're staying safe. Hope you're staying healthy. And until next time, this has been The Twilight Zone. Yeah, well,